Cheers, love. Right, how are you all doing, everybody? Aston Villa 0, Watford 1. Absolutely shambolic performance yesterday. We needed something after that Newcastle game. That Newcastle game was one of the worst games I've seen for a long time as a Villa fan, and I've seen a lot of bad games, and that was terrible. No hunger, no passion, no fight, no one moving off the ball. Not one player did well in that game. It was awful. Gerrard just slumped in his chair at the end. He'd given up. You know it's bad when Gerrard gives up because he's usually there shouting. I thought he changed 4 or 5 players. I don't know how Douglas Luiz managed to start against Watford. He was absolutely dreadful against Newcastle, and I saw his name on the team sheet. I was just like, I can't believe it. Really? Really? So the only player he changed was he brought on Danny Ings for Ollie Watkins, which I thought was fair. Don't think Ollie Watkins has been doing very well at the minute. Don't know what's happened to him. What's happened to our strikers? They're just not playing well at all. Like yesterday, Ings, he had such a good chance to put us 1-0 up, and he just hit the post from about 5 yards out. I couldn't believe it. Prime Ings scores that. I just don't get why we're getting beaten by the bottom of the league team when we've got players like, we've got Coutinho. We should be beating most teams with Coutinho in our team. Build the squad around Coutinho. It's not difficult, is it? So Coutinho, Ramsey, Buendia, who else have we got? McGinn. I thought McGinn, he was a bit hit and miss yesterday. I know he's a bit divided with the fans. I thought he did some really good tackles. He's the one that shows like he really cares when he plays, I think. But he just kept booting it over the bar. We had 20 shots and 1 on target. That's just abysmal. Listen to that, 20 shots, 1 on target. And then Watford just managed to carve us open in like the 70th minute somehow. There's just no hunger. There's no fight. There's no one moving off the ball. It's so frustrating. Our midfield get the ball and there's no one getting into spaces or anything. We're playing our full-backs on the wing and that's not really working. So, I don't know. We've got all this talent and we've got on paper a team that should be beating Watford easily. Who have Watford got? I don't even know. They've got Ben Foster, that YouTuber. We didn't trouble him yesterday. We had a good period in the first half where we had 5 or 6 corners, but we didn't really trouble him. He didn't really have to do that much. And, we lost 1-0. Watford. I thought, we'd win. We'd win this week. Now, I'm seeing a lot of people go off on Gerrard. I think it's a bit reactionary. I'm being optimistic, but I'm hoping next week we'll have a better time. We've got Brighton away, and I'm hoping we'll have a better time because I think Gerrard's been one of the best managers we've had for a long time. If you have a look at his results, he came in, we beat Brighton, did a really good job of that. Palace, no one had beaten them for a long time. We did well against City. We were unlucky to not get anything out of that game. Pep brought Grealish on and we were all focused on him rather than getting behind the team. So good tactics there, Pep. Well done, lad. Leicester, yeah, we beat them. Liverpool, lost on a pen. Norwich, everyone beats Norwich. Chelsea, yeah. Brentford, yeah, could have got something out of that. But United games, we were very unlucky in both of them, I thought. Beat Everton. I thought even though we got carved open a bit against Leeds towards the end, and we shouldn't have really drew that game, I thought, Coutinho and Ramsey were just sublime, weren't they? The way they link up together, they seem to know each other so well. And they've obviously got some real chemistry, but that just didn't happen yesterday. I don't think Ramsey did that much at all yesterday. Coutinho shows a bit of magic now and again, but he didn't do anything. Like, there isn't really anyone yesterday where I thought, oh, wow, they played really well. Again, it was better than Newcastle. But, yeah, don't jump on Gerrard too fast. Get behind the team. I think we should get behind the team. That's me saying it to myself as well. Rather than telling people to get behind the team. If you want to get behind the team, get behind the team. If you don't, that's fine. But we should be getting behind the team. We should be beating Brighton. And I think as well, maybe. Now, I don't know how well this is going to go down. I don't want to talk about it too much. I don't want to sound like, oh, here we go. But bring back Grealish. He's not doing it at City, is he? He's not doing it at City. I don't think Pep rates him. He probably wants Kane. So Get rid of Grealish. We'll have him back. Thank you very much. He gets the best out of Watkins. Him and Coutinho and Ramsey in midfield will just be sublime. Anyway, let's not talk about him too much. He's gone. We're over it. So, yeah, we go again. We'll win against Brighton. I might do one of these again. We'll see what reaction it gets. Like, share and subscribe. I did that in my last video. Like, share and subscribe for more content. Thank you very much. Cheers. Up the Villa.